Hey, Nick Juan here. Hope you guys are doing well. This video, just to provide some context, was recorded 4 years ago back in 2019. I am just posting it as of the timing of this video, but I feel like it needs to be out, so I'm putting it out there. I hope you guys are able to take something from it, and let's get into the video.
Hi everyone, Naquan Williams here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, I do want to welcome you to my channel. Click like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other content and just see what kind of sticks out to you. And if you are returning, welcome back. So on today's video, I just wanted to kind of post like a life update as to what's going on in my life. It's been quite some time since I've recorded a video. I just kind of feel the motivation at this point to go ahead and do so. So the last time, I guess, I kind of posted a video concerning therapy and depression and just the hell that I was going through. I want to first start off by saying that I'm not anywhere near where I was mentally, depression-wise, last year. However, with that being said, I'm not going to lie and say that I still don't feel depressed at times. I have been going to therapy. For the most part, it's been every week. It's been every week for the past maybe 6 months or so. It's been since August. At the time of recording this video, it's been about since August. So it's been for quite some time. However, I want to say that the depression hasn't really like gone away as I would have hoped that it would. And so, I want to show you guys something. This is my medication. I'll see if I can post a close-up without it revealing too much of my information. There we go. So this is my antidepressant medication. You know, when I first went to therapy, and my therapist at the time asked me, well, are you open to like, you know, antidepressants? I was like, oh no, you know, I just want to, I just prefer to do psychotherapy, and I guess if I deem it later on down the road that, you know, I'm gonna have to get some antidepressants, then I'll explore it. I wasn't 100% open to it, but I wasn't 100% close to it. I just didn't want to jump straight into taking medication. But I will say that I want to say I've been going to therapy since about August. I want to say that my depression has lessened, but I also want to say in about January or so, my depression has picked up a few notches, not to the same level of where it was prior to going to therapy, but it definitely like increased. And it got to a point where, although I was going to therapy, I would find myself in bed. I would not want to get out of the bed. I would find myself purposely trying to escape mentally, to not think about problems or issues. I would scroll on my phone on social media for endless amounts of hours in the morning. I would stay in the bed way past what I normally do. I just did not, I lacked the motivation to really do too much of anything. Now I will say in this present moment, I do feel a little better. I haven't taken the medication yet. I do feel a little better. So I think that for me, depression kind of comes in waves to where I feel a little better, then I feel like something happens, maybe there's a trigger point, something like that, and then bam, I just feel like my lack of motivation, my interest for things, it just goes out the window. And so, but I want to say prior to about 2 weeks ago, it's been for like a consistent 2 months of where I was just depressed, and it was then that I said, okay, Naquan, I really may need to really consider getting on antidepressants. It's not something that I want to do. I've never been too fond of medication. I've never really cared to get on medication, even when I am sick. I will literally ride it out. I won't get on any type of medication. And I think that stems from growing up when I was a child. You know, my mother, she was married to my stepfather at the time, and I just noticed a difference. Like my mother, my siblings, when they were sick, when they had a headache or something like that, I mean, it was nothing to see them pop, you know, take a Tylenol or something like that. My stepfather at the time, not quite so. He would have a headache. He could be sick. I don't really remember him getting taking any medication. And I think I remember as a child asking him, like, are you going to take something for your headache? And he was like, no, I'm just going to let nature take its course. And I think in some way that influenced how I perceived medication and my, I guess, somewhat my disdain for it, or my caution, I guess, around taking any type of medication so quickly. So here we are with this, and I think the reason why I'm open to it, because there's I have so much to be thankful for, so much to be grateful for, so many great things that has happened. For those who follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you would know that I recently got engaged. And let's see if this thing will auto focus. There we go. I recently became engaged New Year's Eve. My partner of 6 years proposed to me while we were dining out, and I said yes. So we are engaged. And people ask me, how do you feel? And because it's supposed to be such an exciting time and moment and things like that. And I think initially I was just like, oh, this is so surreal. And I remember asking my partner, is this for real? Is this for real? Are we literally engaged? And it was like, yeah. And I think after about a week or two, I think that because of my depression, I have not really been able to enjoy or to really bask in the fact or really feel the emotions of the joyful, positive emotions of being engaged and have a wedding that's coming in a year, and planning for this and planning for that. There's so many great things that's happening, but yet because of my reality, which is having to find healthy ways to deal and cope with depression, I feel like it's robbed me from feeling certain things, feeling and having a sense of joy and happiness. So I went to the pharmacy this morning and picked these up, and I think what kind of also aided in my willingness or openness to take it is the fact that I asked my therapist about 2 weeks ago about psychological evaluations, because I'm just something's going on here. I'm depressed, I'm down. At that particular time of point, it was happening, it seems like mostly in the mornings, although it could happen other parts of the day. And she explained to me, because I thought that I would have to go in and formally be evaluated, and she was like, well, no, there's different ways to go about doing it. She said, I already diagnosed you. And I was like, oh, really? So what is my diagnosis? Because I didn't know that she had already diagnosed me. She said, well, major depression disorder. And I was like, okay. So when she said that to me, I really was not surprised, because I really was not surprised, but I think that it helped me to put a name to it from a professional that said, okay, this is what you're dealing with, this is what the condition is, this is what your diagnosis is. And I think just hearing that allowed me to say, okay, Naquan, you have to find a healthy way to be able to deal with your new reality. So after I picked up my medication, well, I went this morning prior to recording to pick it up, but after I picked it up, my medication, I felt a little nervous, but I felt a little nervous, and I felt like even yesterday or the day before yesterday, I kind of felt like I can't believe my life has come to this. I cannot believe my life has come to a point where now I have to literally take medication now. But speaking to my therapist yesterday, she helped me to see that, if this is something that is going to help you and to help you improve your quality of life, then look at it, and she didn't say it like this, but this is how I'm regurgitating what I received. Look at it from the positive perspective of, well, this is going to help me. This is going to help my quality of life. So yeah. So the name of the medication, I don't want to butcher it, so let's ask Google. Girl, come on.
Desvenlafaxine.
Desvenlafaxine. That's what it's called. So I guess I wanted to record this one to have an update, I guess, and post an update into the universe. You never know who this video may help. You never know who may stumble across your Instagram post, your Facebook status, or your videos and find some type of hope or find some type of something, you know. I guess my message to others would be that you're not alone. I'm not alone. Although it may feel like it sometimes, like, wow, I can't believe my life has come to this. But I'm doing the work that is required of me to improve my quality of life. I'm doing the work. So I thought that I would take the medication on camera. Because if not, I probably will procrastinate in taking it. Because of my skepticism. Because I'm skeptical about medication. So let me go ahead and get my water and things. So, I have my glass of water. If we can wait for this thing to get back in autofocus. So I have my glass of water, and yeah, I guess I'll show you guys what the pill looks like. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it has some numbers on there. I guess we'll just go ahead and stop parlaying and take it. Ooh. Excuse me. So, I did it. I took my antidepressant medication, and I think what I'll do is make a follow-up video in terms of how to see if it makes a difference, to see what differences I may notice in taking it. I was trying to look for that. Once I got my prescription from the doctor, I was like, please tell me the name of the medication so I can Google it. I didn't really find too much on YouTube about those who were taking it and their experience on it. It was more so those who were trying to get off of it for whatever reasons. So I guess that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's probably all over the place, but again, I hope that somebody finds this useful. Please, if you are going through depression, if you're going through anxiety, if you had trauma in your life, if you're just feeling down, depressed, or if all things are going well in your life, I think that all of us, everyone, can benefit from seeing a therapist. So please, and a lot of times your insurance, if you have insurance, a lot of times they'll cover it. In terms of your office visits, you may have a copay, or you may not have a copay, but at least explore that and see what your responsibility may be to if you were to go to therapy. Also, I think for me, in taking my medication today, this would be something that I would have to take once every day, and this would be new for me because I've never had to take a medication or a pill every day to help me. So I guess I'll keep you guys posted. If you like my video, please click like and subscribe. If you know someone who could benefit from this video, please share it with them. You never know what a person is going through. You never know how relating to another person who may be going through what they're going through may help. Love you guys. Love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.